Live from Dodger Stadium, it's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ball down.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Olson bats left, throws right, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
Yeah.
Acuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Drake Baldwin.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
Acuna runs. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment or players are going to be running all game.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Foul ball still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Austin Riley. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Riley wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Strike three, Sasaki gets the strikeout. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Acuna after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Teoscar Hernandez.
Boogie swinging the bat really well. 9 home runs last month. I'm sure he was itching to try to get to 10. So take that as motivation coming into this new month. They better deal with him very carefully.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering is fouled back.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And that is that. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. Inning number 2 from LA coming up on the show. 0-0. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Hey!
Yo, 1. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Yastrzemski matched a homer in his last game.
Ball 1.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
off the
Outside,
plate.
that's a ball.
3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. That's ball
Ball
4.
4,
Tried
pitches
another
down.
fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
1 out man at first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 down. That one
0-1.
missed. Way upstairs, and a count 2-1. No score here in the second. That's off the
Ball,
mark.
inside.
And now 3-1. So a
Ball
walk
4.
puts runners at first and second.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 1 out. Late on that fastball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about,
Nope,
but
outside.
some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, and right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. In there, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play.
Well, he
Oh,
missed
that's low.
badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a ball and 2 strikes. The Braves looking to strike first here at the top of the second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, to try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Chris Sale back to work.
Ball one. That's a ball.
And now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Hernandez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball
Really
two.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning.
Ball.
And there's a ball. Goes
Hey.
down looking. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a
for
look at how the
Atlanta,
series has
right
played out
fielder,
so far.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
That
Hey.
one finds the zone. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Outside
Ball,
with a
that's just
breaking
out.
ball. There's a swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. One away.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Aye!
Olson recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. Boog Shambi and Chris Singleton here on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Got him looking for the strikeout. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Top of the third, no score. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Payoff pitch. And foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one in the air center field. Pajes under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta,
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
Baldwin stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And he swings through that one. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting 8, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Harris on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next to hit, Dalton Rushing. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. On the ground, right side. Inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Brock Stewart takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off for Atlanta, third baseman, Austin Riley.
On the ground,
No,
right
foul
side,
ball.
and that's just foul.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Ball 1.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball, that's down.
Stewart goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one almost got him. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Walked his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. There's one. Tag out
Got him.
at
That's
second.
an out.
It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
That's a ball.
Fouled off left side. That
Ball.
one misses, and the count is 3-1. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. White takes it in for the out. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Slider
Ball, that's
misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The Dodgers hitless so far in the game.
Ball two.
On a bounce right side, Albies sends it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one misses. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the top of the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
You know,
Ball
these
one.
Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball. That's inside.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart done for the night. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Now on the bump, Evan
Number
Phillips.
59.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. And we still have no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You know, these
That's a ball.
Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Nope, that's a
At
ball.
this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more, but this might end up being one of those games to forget.
Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Nope, ball one. That's ball two.
Just
that's
off the
outside.
outside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. And a slider in there for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now. Here's a rocket to right field. And that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
To the
Dodgers,
mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Ball, that's inside.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground. Edman gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
To the right side, Edman throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here is Austin Riley.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Inside, ball one.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit! And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Up next.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Going 2 now.
Nope, inside, ball two.
He goes down looking. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Nope, outside.
Late swing fouled off. The 1-1. Just missed. The other way, and that blooper falls in, and there goes the perfect game. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's in for a strike. Tying run at second base here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball.
And fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same-side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign. Upstairs. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Scott.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Leading off for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
There's a strike. Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Ball, that's out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Eli White next up for the Braves, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hey! Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's in. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The next pitch
Ball
misses, and now it's 3-2. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. The Sunday night showcase is a good one. We'll be right back. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the last half of the 7th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Robert Suarez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kinley warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Ball, that's out.
That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Ground ball left side. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into second with nobody out.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
On the ground, right side. On to first. But the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Muncy
Ball
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Ball one there with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Outside. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Three 1 is on the way. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jack Dreyer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles under this one. 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Eric Lauer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And another ball. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
First baseman Matt Olson.
1 down. Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 3 in this one. Step off, throw to first.
Safe, he's in.
Acuna dives back in. Misses again, 5 in a row. And now 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That
Ball
misses.
3.
And now 3-2. Stays alive. Hit on the ground to the right side. Diving stop at first. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. The Sunday night showcase is a good one. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Leading off for
situations.
the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Right down the chute, strike 1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball
That's
1.
a really good take.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's
Ball,
too
that's
high.
high.
Tommy Edman up next for the Dodgers. And a payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Acuna should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Fouled off. He was late. The Braves holding on to a one-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Swings through that high fastball. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's a ball.
And
Ball
now the
inside.
count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Miguel Rojas waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. On the ground to short, Dubon. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Acuna coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Eric Lauer.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
This one in the air. Muncy gets under it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. 1 for 3.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Inside, ball one.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Two down, nobody on. Oh, what a stop. To first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Now pitching for
We're
Atlanta,
back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Leading
Let's see
off
what he's
for the
got here to try and close it out.
Catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Check swing went around. Strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Base hit into right center. And the tying run is on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that misses. And that's ball one. One-run game, bottom nine. In the air, out to center. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy with light tower power. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 1-1.
That's outside.
Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on the way. Just misses there. Freddie Freeman lurking in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Tying run is at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging for the K. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there, just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Tying run at second base here in the last half of inning number 9. One strike away.
3.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.